This Alexa Flash Briefing is sponsored by Team Automotive Group.
Hello everyone from WAFB Channel 9. I'm Matt Williams with those midweek Wednesday headlines. Another day in South Louisiana where the sun is rising. Actually going to be a really good day in South Louisiana. A run of them as we get ready for the weekend. We know you need to know about that. We're going to get you to it in a quick second. But want to get you out to some of the stories that we are paying attention to for you today, including this one. There's a convoy that is making kind of a pit stop in South Louisiana on its way to the southern border. The convoy calls themselves the Army of God. Started in Virginia, is making their way down now through Louisiana, actually stopped in Denham Springs Tuesday night, on their way to a few different spots along the southern border, from Texas to Arizona to California. The issue at hand for them, they say, is the issue at the border, their disdain for the Biden administration policies when it comes to immigration, migration, border security, all that, picking up some support along the way. Again, stopping over in South Louisiana last night into this morning, getting back on the road this morning to get caught up on the very latest. It's all right there waiting for you. Border conversation is big right now all over the place. You'll find the very latest at the website and WAFB.com. While you're there, check out this story. Crime Stoppers need your help trying to solve a deadly hit-and-run crash. Now, this goes back to November of last year. The reason it's being brought up again, well, first of all, they don't have anybody responsible for this in custody yet, arrested or charged with any of this, but they have a few new details that they wanted to put out there, including the potential vehicle description, possible vehicle descriptions. They're saying possibly a Toyota Tundra or a Ford F-150. Do you remember when this happened? 2 pedestrians hit, one of them actually dying a few days later. This is Florida Boulevard right here. You know where South Flannery Road is? Where it happened, not too far from that. This is late November of last year. If you might be able to help, if any of that sounds familiar, it's Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP. And keep Crime Stoppers in mind here as we talk about this story. This is out of Tangelo Parish, so that's the 1-800 Crime Stoppers number. Missing 32-year-old woman by the name of Felicia Renee So. And officials, according to officials, she's been gone from her home for more than a month now. Last seen at her home there in Tickfaw. They believe she has some mental issues, also suffers from seizures as well, possibly in the Lafayette area right now. And look, with the social media connections these days, we're all connected. So get on the horn, so to speak, spread this around from Tangy to Baton Rouge to Lafayette. Let's get her back home to her family. Speaking of getting people where they need to be, into schools, right? That's where we put our kids every single day. For those who have them, want them to be as safe as possible there. Added layer of security for schools in East Baton Rouge Parish. Middle and high schools, every single one of them now have walk-through metal detectors. 20 of them ordered up to start, and actually schools can request another one, based on student body population if they feel the need. Still going to keep the wands, the metal detecting wands that most of the schools had for, in case of emergencies or just, a little bit extra security. But this has been a long time coming. You can put your head in the sand if you want and not see the realities from coast to coast, statewide, countrywide, the issues with school shootings and security. But the reality is that that threat is always out there. So to have one more level of potential security there as kids are in class, if you want to read more about it, it's right there waiting for you. Also waiting for you, did you know that fire ratings, wherever you might live, impact parts and pieces of your wallet, your insurance, right? Depending on how well the fire department in your area can service your area, your insurance goes up and goes down. It's a rating system from 1 to 10, 1 being the best, 10 being the worst. Baton Rouge Fire Department, they've been number one, like the top rating since 1980, like the first in the country to get that number 1 rating. What goes into the rating and how can you actually impact it and influence it? There are things that you and I can do at home to help that rating stay a top rating. Kelly Hubbard has all that laid out for you right there. Check out the story. It's a good read here. And for those who didn't know, yeah, you can impact that hit on your wallet. Oh, look at that. Sun hitting us here this morning. Welcome to it. Sun just bouncing off the big Mississippi River there as we lay this down right around the 7:30 half hour. This is what you're kind of walking out into. Upper 40s for most. Again, you can see the timing there. 48 in Baton Rouge. We are on our way to a good day here. On our way to 70 degrees. Tomorrow's going to be mid-60s. Friday, don't forget that little rat's going to show himself possibly somewhere out in Puxatawney. 72 degrees for Groundhog Day. I know everybody's focused on the weekend, especially Saturday with the parades going on. Yeah, I know that we've seen that percent chance go up from 80 to 90%. It looks like it's coming. That'll be firmed up over the next couple days. We get the timing down, the amounts down, all that kind of thing. In the meantime, enjoy the next few days to come. We'll see you next time.
Sponsored by Team Automotive Group.